Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got for you a memory plan with me from the first week of December 2020 using this gorgeous kit by Harriet Wright Designs called Wonderful. If you want to see how this turns out in my memory planner from Paperhouse Productions, then stay tuned. First things first, let's have a little look through this kit. I have actually used this kit before in my planner. I'd used it for Christmas week in December 2019, but I wanted to bring it out again because I absolutely adore this artwork, and the way Harriet's put her kits together has changed slightly, so I wanted to play around with the new format. So first of all, I've got some bow headers here and it's silver foil that we're using today. Then I've got the deco sheet, which has got lots of tiny deco, which is absolutely gorgeous, hoping to sprinkle that in. Then we've got the 9 full boxes, including the quote which says it's the most wonderful time of the year. Then we've got the boxes page, which has changed, so now we have 6 half boxes, 6 third boxes and 12 quarter boxes, all different sizes and shapes. Then we have this page, which has got another full box. We've got a Monday through Sunday and a bow check box, 3 bow checklists, patterned headers, some half bow boxes, I don't know what they're called, some habit trackers, some functional deco and some layering stickers, and then we have the bottom washi, the date covers, some more patterned headers, a weekend banner and some strips of washi as well. So this is where we're going to start. So both these washi strips are quite thin, but I think we might be able to make it work. I think I want to use the snowflakes at the top and then the wood grain with the sprinkle at the bottom, and then I'm going to use these strips here to cover over my dark bold line there. So let's start this off. I think I'm okay leaving the grey line. Something I have to deal with, but that's okay. From 2021, I'm going to be using a new planner to do my memory spreads in. I have enjoyed using this planner, but this grey shading and the grey lines and the difference in height and stuff has kind of been bugging me. And Harriet actually came out with her own planner, which I'm incredibly excited about, and I managed to snag one last night. So yeah, I am filming this quite late on in January. So I hope you don't mind me if I go through and do my December plan with me's. I'm going to get them out pretty quickly so that we don't move into like February and still doing Christmas spreads. But yeah, and then we'll move on to the new planner and then January's plan with me's. So these little tiny strips here, I do want to use them on this bold line, but I don't know whether I want to use, I think I'm going to use them both, but which side shall it go on? Let's have a look at the quote box. Is that dark pink? So maybe we should put the dark pink on this side and then the light pink on this side. Yeah. Okay, so dark pink. I love this little scallop. She always has a strip of washi that's got this beautiful scallop on it, and she does sell stickers of this scallop too, which is amazing. It's so pretty lace. Oh, it goes right over. I don't have any scissors with me this time with me. I'm very disorganised. Now I'm going to run this across the whole way. So maybe I need to scooch it over. Like that. There we go. That's kind of like my sidebar area. And then I'm just going to pop the date covers on while I'm here. So I can put it up against the washi. I used this last year on Christmas week, and it was I felt it was very pastel for Christmas. It's an absolutely stunning kit, but yeah, so I wanted to use it this year, and I knew I wanted to use it earlier on in the season. So this is the first week of December. So we're starting on the 30th of November, first day of December. And yeah. Lots of things happened this week. It was kind of a crazy emotional week as well. Coming off the back of my last week, if you watched that plan with me, this one here, I haven't filled it in yet. We found out we were going into tier 4, which meant that we couldn't meet at all anybody. We could meet one person outside, I think it was. And so that scuppered our plans completely for what we wanted to do for my dad, because it would have been my dad's 60th birthday on this Friday. Sadly, he's no longer with us. But we always, you know, it's a big occasion. So we wanted to celebrate it. Anyway, I'll get to that in just a minute. Right, so here at the top of this area here, what I wanted was a box for, let's bring this, no, let's bring this one in. I know it's a half box, but I want to bring some of that bread up there. And then my foiled dates. Okay, so these are my months of the year. Oh, sorry, from Diamond Print Designs on her transparent matte paper. Oh, maybe there should be some deco here. Maybe not, because it's quite decorative anyway. I really want to use the planner. Or the owl. I can use the owl. There we go. So cute. And then I've got the Morello papery date dots as well. So I can do the 30th. Plan is to see if I can cut a 1 off this 31, because 31s get used less, so I think I might be okay in using a 31, and there's one left on there if I need it, but that's my plan. So I'm going to go get my scissors and we're going to do that. Okay, so I could only find my big giant scissors. And hopefully, because there are matte stickers, you won't really notice the cut line. There we go. Beautiful. All right. And then we've got a little bit of space here. So what I might do is put a strip of this patterned washi of the cookies underneath it. There we go. Fab. Then underneath I'm going to put the full box, and then that will be the sidebar. We'll start the sidebar off. We might as well finish it. There we go. And then I might continue to use these strips of washi to separate them out. So I want the Monday through Sunday and the box, as well as a habit tracker. My sidebar looking gorge. Okay, now for the rest of the boxes. I did it, them all in the centre this week, and then previous ones I did it scattered. I think I'm going to do them scattered. Yeah, I'm going to do them scattered. Monday 30th then. This was a Merge Dragons Day, I have to say. It's one of the main events of the day, so I'm going to use a half box to mark that. I was just playing, I played more in the morning, and then I played after school as well. Yeah, and was trying to finish an event. It was the Thanksgiving event that was going on. If you're in it, let me know. I wanted to see if I'm not the only one who's just playing Merge Dragons. Yay. I was thinking we've got 4, so we've got 4 wood patterned ones, so they can go on the alternate days, and then the others can fit in between. And then when I got to school, we had our team bio meeting. So I'm going to use like a little icon-y thing to mark that as normal. And then I spent the rest of the whole of the day marking, is what all I did that day. I had to mark year 11, and thankfully I had a fairly free day. So yeah, I spent the entire day marking my year 11 papers, and in the evening as well. Tell you what, I've got lots of space on this day because nothing much happened, and I know some of the other days are going to look really full, so I'm kind of just conscious that I need to make sure I use up my space and use my stickers. So yeah, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit more space, and I want to make sure I use the patterned headers as well because they're stunning with this little floral design. There we go. So that's for me marking year 11s. I'm going to use this pen icon there from the kit, the piece of deco, to mark that because that's what I used to mark. And I did have a lunchtime duty this day, and I completely forgot about it. And then my my IT student, he was like, "We've got duty now," and I was like, "Oh crumbs, yeah, thank you for reminding me." Made sure I went and I did that. So thank you to him. And then when I got home, we had a delicious dinner of risotto, which was very scrummy. I really enjoy risotto, so I'm just gonna. Last thing I'm going to mark on the day for Monday. See, I've got so much space. It's okay. And then it was like more Merge Dragons basically. Let's try and even that out. Let's see if there's a tiny little deco piece I can just write Merge Dragon. I did finish the event. I'm very pleased. So yeah, that was Monday. And then on to Tuesday then, I woke up really early, like ridiculously early. I think the kids might have been awake or something, I don't know. But it was like rudely early. It was like 3:30 and I could not get back to sleep. So I ended up listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to Snuff from the Discworld series. I'm just going to use this tiny little mug. So cute. And this deco is so tiny, I think it's going to be used all across. Yeah, and this was also the first day of Vlogmas. So if you did watch that video, thank you so much. I will leave the channel, the playlist, kind of in the cards so that you can access those videos and have a little look through. I made it to day 20 with a couple of misses, and then the last 4 days just went completely awry. I don't actually know what happened, but yeah, something didn't quite go right. So I have these really cute little play button icons from Ickle & Co. I'm just trying to see which one would go best. It's kind of like this dark greige colour, and then there's lots of these pinks, but they're very bright. I don't know if this one will work. Oh, that kind of works. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with the rest of the spread, but if I need to change it, I can change it to a more muted pink, that's fine. Yeah, so then yeah, my Vlogmas started that day, and then I'm just going to want to pull in another boo. I'm going to try and use the light pink and the dark pink ones first, and then, because these colours I think I could pull into different spreads if I needed to. So I'm going to put a full box to mark work. yeah, work was kind of crazy. That's in December. You can have a meteorological winter sticker. And yeah, so work was a full day back into it. Did some cute stuff with my year 7s. I started teaching the wrong lesson and they had to correct me, and then like I had already taught them that lesson, and so then I had to quickly switch to the next one. It's quite funny. I know my form class, so they were so sweet about it. They're like, "Miss, we've already done this." I'm like, "Okay, let's move on to something else then." Yeah, and then I finally got to see my year 13s after a while, and because they'd been isolating and all that good stuff, and then yeah, we managed to get some good work done before for the end of the week. Then when we got home, we had it was pizza night, so let's find a sticker for that. Let's see. Pizza night, I think, deserves a cute box. Maybe just something very simple. And we ordered takeout pizza, so we had it on the floor pizza, the best kind of pizza. And I've got a silver foiled pizza icon from Harriet Wright Designs that I'm going to pull in if I can find it. All my stickers are not very well organised at the moment. I was just put them all away and I was just like, I just need them away, so I'm just going to rush and just shove them away. There it is. This cute pizza shaped, this pizza icon from Harriet Wright Designs to mark that with pizza. And then while watching pizza, we were watching Dude Perfect, who are kind of our favourites for kind of enjoying eating dinner. It's kind of been a tradition now. We all take turns to pick whichever film we want to watch, like whichever video we want to watch. Ooh, I'm just trying to think if there was an icon. I don't think there really is. We didn't watch it on the laptop, we watch it on the telly. I'll see. I might be able to pull one in, but yeah. Or if not, is there one on here? Dude Perfect little bear, maybe? I don't know. And then the last thing that I did was to film. So there we go, I'm going to use the camera icon for that. Maybe on a quarter box. Start off with a scallop end on the scallop maybe. That would be cute, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it up. So, there we go. I filmed my video for my Vlogmas video for the next day. Okay then, so Wednesday then, this was the first day that our November lockdown had finished. So lockdown was over, and there was so much traffic on the roads. It was kind of crazy. I was a bit like, what? Obviously for me it felt very strange because lockdown in November didn't really feel like a real one, because I was still going to work. Like nothing had changed for me really. I was still able to go to food shopping. I generally only do that once a week anyway, and so it just kind of felt, it just didn't feel like it would, I don't know. I hope you understand what I mean. Obviously for a lot of people it did change and it was significant. It just didn't feel like that for me. But yeah, there was loads more traffic on the road. Another busy day at school. We did I had my sixth formers for a long time of the day, which is lovely. I love sixth form day. It's kind of my favourite day to teach. So yeah, I think I'm just going to use a planner icon for marking my sixth form day. And then I want to use a header. And And then I'm going to use the full box. See, all the full boxes seem to be around in this area here. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I'm going to use this one here. This wood base one here. So that. See, I used the header. Okay. Second bow header underneath. Frame it off. And then, because I do a lot more in the evenings than I do in the mornings, so kind of feels like that. Okay, my memory card ran out somewhere around here on middle of Wednesday. So I had a busy day at school with sixth form day, and then when I got home, my Simply Gilded package was waiting for me. I think it must have been then another order that I made. I think it was the order that I got my new sticker book album from. Actually, it was an order. I think I hauled it in one of my Vlogmas videos here, so I'll link it above. And then my husband had made falafel, so when I got home I had lovely falafel waiting for me. I was really excited, and then I used this lacy box because it's like Middle Eastern and like lace, and I don't know, it just reminded me of that. And then me and my hubs, we ended up after putting the kids to bed, we stayed up and watched some Forged in Fire while I played on my phone. Played Merge Dragons on my phone. So yeah, so I'm just going to use this sticker, this cookie sticker. In 2019 I actually made these cookies, and it was the first time I'd used royal icing, and I iced them like this. It is tagged on my Instagram. It's in a highlight called Christmas cookies or something. So if you want to go check it out, you can go check it out. It was inspired by this kit, in all fairness, this artwork that was used. So for Forged in Fire, I actually have a script sticker. So my memory ran out again, and I went through all of Thursday and all of Friday. Yeah, which is kind of crazy. So I'm just going to quickly recap what happened. So I do apologise. So Thursday I was at home. I had a lie-in, which for the first time, this was a staff enrichment day. So I had it in lieu. So the first thing I did obviously was lie-in. I took the kids to school, and then I spent most of the day filming. So I used this 3 bow checklist to mark the things that I filmed. Mark and my husband was on an online course, and normally they would do it in house and they'd have like a dinner provided for them. So instead they sent them a coupon for like Just Eat or something. So we had KFC, and we kind of sat together at the table with plates and stuff. It was very sophisticated KFC. And then yeah, so then the rest of the day I spent like doing more filming and things when I got the kids. And me and my youngest watched Boss Baby together. It was dead cute. And then we with my eldest as well, we bought some went online shopping and bought gifts for Daddy and for my hubs. And then the last thing we had, we watched Dude Perfect again while we were eating dinner. And then on the Friday, it would have been my dad's 60th birthday, so I used this and a Clever Girl Crafts heart just to mark that. We were supposed to be in Wales this weekend, but due to lockdown and the fact that we were in tier 4, we're not able to leave. We weren't able to leave our tier, and so therefore we weren't able to go to Wales. So instead I pulled up onto my sister's driveway, and we had soup, and my mum bought us a goodie bag which had like food from like our from memories that she had from when my dad was alive, and we kind of were in stuck in a traffic jam, and all we had was fruitcake, apples and cheese. So mum got us fruitcake, apples and cheese. She makes some fruitcake. She bought us some really beautiful cheese, and we had some apples as well. It was very sweet. As long with some other things like candles and hand cream and all that kind of good stuff. And then when we got home, I binged watched Holiday Baking Championship. I absolutely love that show so much. Every December we were watching it, and it's something that I watch with my eldest as well. You know, he kind of loves it. I love the fact that he loves it too, and we can snuggle together and watch it and really get into it. So I binged watched the whole of season 6, I think it was. And then this was to mark that. I bought a donut pan and it arrived. There was an email went out, I think one of these days. It was from the Good Read. I get it every day. It's just a really cute email. It's got 4 things in it that is something to listen to or read. A really nice sustainable shop that you can get some goodies from. A blog post about all sorts of things. And then something there's always like some sort of like foodie or handmadey or crafty sort of situation. And one of them was like these donuts, baked gingerbread donuts, and I was like, what? And then I lost myself in the world of baked donuts, and so got myself a donut pan. And I did use it this weekend, and haven't used it since, but I am going to be making some more donuts soon. And then the last thing that we had was an Indian takeaway, because my dad was a huge fan of Indian food. He just loves it. And so yeah, that was the last thing that we did, and I think my sister did that too. So we both had a takeaway to remember our dad by. So yeah, so I'm going to pull in this sticker here, and then again I'm just going to end it on one of those colourful, these broccoli headers. This at the end there. Oh gosh, if I can get it in straight. There we go. So yeah, so that's what happened. Now hopefully I'm not going to run out of memory as I go into this. So Saturday then, it felt like a Sunday, mainly because I wasn't in school these 2 days, so it felt so strange. I thought it was Sunday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a whole extra day. It was a very exciting time. I don't know if you've ever had those days. If you have, let me know in the comments below. Those days where you're like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, this is a Sunday, I've got to go to work again tomorrow. Nope, it was Saturday. It was amazing. I know sometimes it happens the other way around when you think like a Sunday is a Saturday, and that's just the worst. But anyway, so this day I was desperate to get to Wilko's. Kind of like a, I don't know how you describe Wilkinson's. I think it's like a department store, but it doesn't sell like clothes or anything. It just sells like hardware. I think it's a hardware store. I think that's the best way to describe it. So I really wanted to go and grab like stocking stuff, like tubes of sweets and like toothbrushes and toothpaste for the kids. I know I put that Santa brings them those in the stocking. It's very strange, but he just does. And in all fairness, my little one, he absolutely loves it. But you know, like things like that, and like any other goodies for like small trinkety things, like goodies for my mum or my husband, and just grab some bits. And it wasn't great this year. Normally it's like my favourite part of Christmas shopping is going to Wilko's. So I've just pulled a bit of deco in. It says a Christmas countdown, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. Oh, and then I'll just pop in, oh, what's that? A header down and crease it. Yeah, and then when I got back, took my son to the park, although I kind of feel like I should really put a full box there. Although it's very busy, I think I want to move it down here. Yeah. I took my son to the park. I'm just trying to make it a new thing. So far in January, if you've it's not going well. If you saw my bullet journal setup, I talk about my goals for the year, and one of them is to walk every weekend, and it kind of stemmed from these weeks that we were taking lots of walks and stuff, and then now, like this weekend, nope, last weekend, nope, just didn't happen. Did it look too weird? What should I put? I'm gonna put third box, but I'm still going to use that piece of deco. Went for a walk to the park. It's just me and him. He just wanted to go, and so I was like, okay, I'll come back and I'll go. I think we took his bike as well. He wanted to ride his bike. So there we go. And then when I got back, I did bake some donuts. I'm going to pour the full box in now. It's not too far down, but I just, yeah, I could put it next to another busy box, but that's okay. That's alright. So yeah, I baked some donuts. The first one were just a very simple baked donut recipe I found at Tesco. And they were good. Kind of enjoyed them. They were nice. And then, oh wait, I'm going to save that. Let's do a scallop. Yeah, so I baked some donuts. Turned out great. Then baked an enormous pasta bake, which was delicious. So yes, I did some cooking. So I think I'm going to do the Merry Christmas little wreath for my donuts. And then for my massive pasta bake, I'm going to do a little hedgehog. Cute little round hedgehog. And then that evening we had a massive D&D sesh. So we play with my cousins, and as always I'm going to pull in one of the hexagon layering stickers, turn it on its side, and it looks like a D20 to mark a massive D&D session with my cousins. I think we played for like 4 hours, which normally when we play on a Sunday we only play for like 2 hours maybe, because we have to wait until the kids go to bed, and then like we've both 2 of us are teachers, one of us has and then 2 of us have regular 9-to-5 jobs, and one of them has like a 1.5-year-old, so we don't, you know, we kind of need our Sunday night sleep basically. But then because it was on a Saturday and we could lie in on Sunday and things like that, we played for like 4 hours and it was amazing. I had so much fun. So yeah, and then Sunday managed to wake up, which was good. We had our church meeting this morning, and this was actually our amnesty meeting. So the Writing for Freedom, I can't remember what it's called, it's Amnesty's letter writing campaign that happens through December, and our church participates, and this was our introduction to who's on the list for this year, why they're on the list, you know, what's the importance, how to get in contact and all of that. So we had this our amnesty Zoom, and I was kind of waiting for it, and so yeah, it kind of came at the right time. So I'm going to use the snow globe, I think. I really wish there was a candle sticker, but unfortunately there isn't. But anyway, so it was our amnesty Zoom this morning. And then I was back into the kitchen, and this day I made some more donuts. This time I was a bit more adventurous. I made pumpkin streusel donuts. I had a recipe from my aunt for pumpkin streusel muffins, and they were divine. It was from like a cookbook called Recipes from Ohio, because she used to live in Ohio, and I absolutely love them so much. And then I found this pumpkin streusel donut recipe, and I was like, I have a donut pan, I can make these. So we had a Sainsbury's delivery on Saturday, and I included some pureed pumpkin, which actually is not as hard to find as I imagined here in the UK. But yeah, so I made some pumpkin streusel donuts. I also made some jam, which was on my list as well. I had loads of, we had an absolute bumper crop of blackberries in my garden this year. So we have lots of brambles, and I kept the ones that were fruit bearing when I did a cull in the summer. And so all of those fruit bearing brambles were producing so much fruit. Like I would go back, and the same branch that would have a couple of weeks later would have more fruit. And so me and my son, we spent loads of time collecting it, and I managed to make a whole load of jars of jam for my family. Some of them still haven't received theirs jam yet, so if you haven't received your jam, please tell me. You have jam waiting if you want it. So yeah, if any of my family is watching, I don't know if they are, but anyway. So yeah, so I made a whole load of jam. Oh, these two line up perfectly. Okay, let's do some rearranging there. Okay, these premium matte stickers are coming up beautifully. Okay, let's do a patent header. I haven't used all of these. And then my checklist for my baking. Oh, so good. And yeah, so blackberry jam, pumpkin streusel donuts, and then quite delicious, even if I do say so myself, roast chicken dinner. So yeah. Then that afternoon it was England v France in the November internationals. I know it was kind of December, but it was the final. It was a very close cut thing. I can't remember who won. I think we did. I don't remember. I don't really remember. I do apologise. But yeah, I think we did. So anyway, and so I just want to mark that because that's why I ended up cooking dinner, because Hubs was watching the match, which is absolutely fine. It keeps him out of mischief. So there we go. And then so yeah, so let's mark that somehow. Maybe with the wreath. I do have a rugby sticker actually, which is red and white because it's an England rugby sticker. But yes, and then we had a really lovely afternoon. It was so cozy. We had the Christmas tree on. it was everything, and me and the kids and Hubs, we all snuggled up together and we watched Christmas Chronicles 2. So yeah, so I'm going to pop that in using the last box I've got. And yeah, it was just a really lovely, cosy kind of evening. Really enjoyed it, just chilling out with my fam. So yeah, I'm just going to pop these two, I think they're the same colour, one on top of the other, just to mark how cosy I was feeling. And then just a little deco piece there. A Christmas Chronicle movie, I'm not sure. Again, there's no... maybe... oh, it's about a Christmas tree, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. So there we have it, my weekly spread. Sorry for all the memory issues. I will have to rectify that. Hopefully you got a good sense of how my week went in the first week of December, and I love this kit, how it's turned out. I do like using you know, as much of the kit as I possibly can when I'm doing this, and I'm really glad that we've got all this cute deco. So if I just go through what's left, then I've got one full box here and then another full box here. I've got some deco, the checklist I didn't use, some strips of washi, some other icons and layering stickers, a couple of those patterned headers and the weekend banner, and then 3 boxes plus 2 sets of headers. So I'm really pleased with my efficiency of using this kit, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I've got the whole of December yet to back plan, plus some of November, all of November and some of October. So if you want to see those videos, then please let me know in the comments, or if you're just happy to see December, then I'll just do December, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.